present some of his labor-saving devices here and things that make life easier for violin makers. Frank is one of the most prolific violin makers that I know of. Makes 100 every year. I don't know.
Not quite.
He's well known for his violins and their tone and their beautiful figured wood that he uses. He's from Meridian, Idaho, is that right?
Yes, sir. Very good.
And he travels all around the country in his spare time, going to festivals, music festivals, and working out of his toy hauler. I didn't know what that term meant. I had to look it up.
Oh, okay.
I never heard what a toy hauler was, but I guess it's like an RV that with a compartment in the back for all your toys.
Yeah, my toy hauler is a 10-foot long, 8-foot wide play area, if you will. Most people use it for quads and four-wheelers, dirt bikes, and all that kind of stuff. But to me, toys are toys. Why not fiddle making stuff? That's a good place for a toy.
So we're going to let Frank have at it here, and I'm looking forward to hearing what he some of the stuff, showing us some of the stuff. Can you hear Frank's voice okay? Do we need the PA system? If you do have problems hearing it, we'll hook them up. But let's.
All right, in the meantime, I'll try to project a little bit. I think it's working.
That's good.
Good. So anyhow, my dad was a filmmaker, and as a kid, I got to watch him work on his stuff, and he was a farmer, and like most farmers, you have to be a little innovative once in a while. A piece of equipment will break, or something else will go wrong, and you have to fix it. A lot of times you're 20 miles from town, and at that time, back in the dark days when we had buggies, well, not quite, but nearly, it took a while to get back into town because of the old dirt gravel roads. So it was easier to fix something yourself if you could. So Dad came up with a few things that I don't know if most people are using. Fortunately, he passed it down to me, and it seems to help. One thing he did on a form like this, instead of cutting kind of square blocks in here to fit your blocks in, he cut dovetails, and by doing that, he was able to get the wood in there tight. You didn't have to glue it in for your blocks. And it works really well. You don't have to worry about breaking the glue.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, it works well.
Score on the first one.
Yeah. How about that? So I'd get it so tight that I have to take a piece of bar soap and rub that wood, and it'll actually form a groove in the spruce that I use. I never have tried the other wood that people use, but anyhow, I use spruce, and it'll form a groove in the wood, and it'll stay in there good and tight.
Do you make the blocks or do you make the blocks?
Yeah. Yeah, I just take some of I cut my own spruce too, so I have some big rounds, and then I have cut some, pieces that are the right height for the block material, and I just work it out and fit them.
Use a sanding disc to make the round edges?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
right there.
Right there. Yeah, this is the outside, and this narrow, smaller diameter worked on the inside. And you just work it, and you can get them nice and vertical and clean it up really nice. And I try not to use, I do have an oscillating sander, but I've always been just really afraid of using that puppy. Because I know with my luck, I'd eat something out that I didn't want it to. Anyhow,